And welcome to the stream. If you're watching later on YouTube, welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me this morning. I do appreciate it. So today, the plan is we're going to be back into FortressCraft. I want to start working on getting that cleared out. I want to work on building our threat agitator build. I need to figure out where we want to put that stuff. And I think I'm going to put it like right in this area. So, but in order to do that, I think I'm going to go over here. I'm going to start by... Alright, so this is actually built so that as soon as the this stuff is made, right? So this is all of our fuel being made here. So our high energy composite fuel is all being made here. And then this up here is our so the theory behind it is that the threat agitators have to be provided fuel before anything else. So as soon as the fuel is made, these guys here basically rip fuel out and just keep this thing stocked at all times, completely full. And then what I'm gonna do is I'll pull off of here, and then I'll use carts to take fuel up to where we need it to go. So what I need to do is I need to have another couple of things here. And then so I'm gonna bring we'll allow us to have a little bit more. Right, so let it do that. So that will bring up our fuel there a little bit. Right there. Maybe I'll just do that. So I want to probably take these guys out. I don't think these are... I don't know, these are the maps. Alright, so those are both. So that's fine. So I'm going to go here. And this is going to be its own setup so that not that one. Do that. Okay, so we'll do that like this. And then something like this. And then actually do I want to break this up? So this is going to have to be done a little bit differently and weird, because I needed to be able to have a few carts backed up, because especially this guy here, just the way it's going to go. So if I do this, south. So, and this kind of goes back to the old rails that I built, right? So the problem is when you start having rails cross each other, you start getting into problems. So what we want to do here all right. So the theory behind this is that the less intersections and the less joints we have, the better. So okay, and the one way is just make it easier so that we don't yeah, basically the one way is just allow the trains not to back upon themselves whenever you let these things make a decision, and give them the opportunity to hit a junction and then turn around. Nothing good comes from that. All right, Pete. No worries, man. I'm sorry to hear you're not doing better. That is definitely not optimal. But I definitely understand you not feeling. And even though I do enjoy having help, it is more important that you get to feeling better. Stuff. That is not what I wanted. So that is all that feeling. All right, let me build some of this stuff. Let's do that. Not doing what I wanted. And I want to go back up here because I want to remember. I think I have this thing set up to. Falcor Transit. Yeah, so I need a Falcor Transit. Got it there. Oh yay! Flashing lights and food. Holy crap. Yeah. Let's keep 10 of those in there. Keeps changing the output rates. Hope he's changing the output rates. If he's not, it's going to be really awkward in a minute when it starts doing it by itself. Mr. 18, how you doing this morning? Alright, so that stuff should be going fine there. Sit down. Not connected. Oh, you're not connected. That makes sense. That checks out. Alright. Put you there, put you there. What a mess. Oh, what a mess. You want to put it like in here someplace. I'm not sure how any of these plants are still surviving. That goes back. Okay. Question is, got cleaned out my inventory. Not bad. It's about, so it's a normal morning. Yeah, I had a rough weekend fighting migraines. Generally not feeling super awesome. Allergies been acting up or something. I don't know what else is going on. I'll end up. I get to go to work today for the only day I work this week. And then I want to try to get the threat agitator built today, so that we have stuff all ready to go. Oh, you're right. I don't need dazzlers anymore. Probably get rid of the dazzlers out of my inventory. Singers. Let me know. Okay. For Mr. Segments, you don't stop.
And that's what I call high quality tool.
Getting how to load stuff, we're gonna have problems. All I gotta do is reach back like I'm reaching for it now, huh? That's all it takes. Here, Fever. Yeah, you got. Yep, you got plenty of them. Heat with a clutch dog ammo. All right, let's see what I'm doing. All right. Good.
Where's the beak?
That gun is not going to help me there. This one. All right. What are you doing, Goober? Hey. Go there. Go there. Okay. Probably should put more turbo racks in. Work on that later. There. There. All right. All right. And why aren't you connected? It's not displaying that you're connected, but you're connected. All right. So then this guy here. So this is going to be set freight, choose item, fuel, high composite fuel, and say we want to enter empty, we want that to be 0. And say done there, and say snap filter set type. Oh, I need those. Yeah. Shaders. All right, so that should all be going good there. This one is going to be agitators. We're going to say set type. That out. Set freight. Choose item. Empty fuel canisters. Restock. Basically all of them. Agitators. Set type. We're going to choose set free. Fuel. Plus fuel. Okay, got it. So I want this one. All right. Well, I actually want problem is those are guys who are going to have to go all the way down there and come back. It's not optimal. Oh, the other. Yeah, I'll have to set that one in a minute. That one's empty fuel tanks, and I don't have any of those in the system yet, so I'm not so much worried about those. Yes. Should be able to have. Okay, we have plenty of room. The trick is to make sure I don't have more carts assigned to a station that I can stack up waiting for it. Because if I have too many waiting for it, then we have problems. It's not the optimal. I probably should have put this thing over here instead. I may move it. This will work okay. But they're gonna have to mix in with these guys, which I don't like. Question is, the whole plan here is to have this massive. All right, let's see. Do I have? I could have some of those laying around. It didn't tell me which one it was. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Somebody said hi or said first or something. I don't know where it went. It didn't tell me where. Oh, it's not telling me what it's doing. Evie, how are you doing? Evie redeemed it first. All right. And a high. Yeah, it's supposed to tell me when it does that stuff. Because it doesn't show up over here correctly. I have to have another screen open. Sometimes it tells me, sometimes it doesn't. It really confuses me as to what's going on. I sometimes I don't get it. All right, so problem is I've got fuel there. But I need to get fuel from here into a battery pack. Yeah. I think I may need to change it. I'm just trying to sort it out. I saw that somebody else had done that, and that was you could do it The trick is to try to see, make sure, because I want it to make little things for people so that they can kind of, you know, do something, make all the lights blink and make it cheap to do. All right, so think for how to. I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's still not. Like, yeah, see if it's loaded. Like, I have a Lumia Stream display that shows what's been triggered. Once he decides to reopen. All right, let me look at that stuff. I don't know if that one works. I don't remember if I, because it has to be, I think, exclamation color. There's a few colors that work, but I don't think every color works as a command. All right. Problem is I can't do it that way going in. So I can do that. Come out of here. That. The storage, you have to remember that is 5, 45, 4650 there. That's stored in there. I can add more storage to it, but it's tied to another 4000, which is tied directly to the main storage. Oh, great. Thanks for playing, buddy. I'm up too late. I think Pete already got him. Ginger, stop. What is going on? Hey, why? That hurts my hip very badly. No, you already got one to the... What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on? I don't know. Would you stop? You were aligning with the hackers. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Thanks for playing. Now you're gone. No, dude, that's not how it works. I don't write you to ask you not to advertise garbage in my channel. You ask me if you can advertise garbage on my channel. Get out of here. Freaking douchebags. All right. This is 5x5. That's by 9, right? 1. The other side too is if you guys are trying to build a Twitch channel or something, don't use those sites. There's first of all, there's nothing that they're going to help you do that growing on your own isn't going to do by itself. And all it's going to do is signing up for one of those is to basically make sure that your channel will never get partner. And it can actually hurt you for even affiliate if you're sign up for those, because Twitch knows that you've used those sites, and they'll they will shut you down. There's been plenty of people that have tried to use those in the past, and it's because they know, like you know, if you've got nobody and then magically you have hundreds of people in your channel, like Twitch knows. They know when you've been viewbotted. Oops, that. Speaking of random other things going on, we do have our I finally got my handle for my main account on YouTube also. So now you can actually go and just YouTube/@PlumYeti. It's the glorious. I was really confused because, well, first of all, my Plum Yeti has never even received the thing saying that handles are available to me, so that's helpful. And then, so that in and of itself is confusing. And then I just happened to see, because I was checking it continuously. So, for those that don't know, there's a, me and Reddit are in a disagreement right now. So I think, I don't think that I should, deserve special treatment because of whatever reason. But I think I should be able to, at least be able to reserve a subreddit on there, especially if I could prove that I'm in charge of, I don't know, a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. So there's some weird thing where a bunch of guys have made a subreddit on there, and it's it is what it is. And I'm very confused as to what's going on with it. But the so I'm trying to get that source sorted out because I don't have enough fake internet points on Reddit to be able to do things. So that makes it difficult. This is great. Anyway, so I was really worried that the handle for YouTube I was going to have trouble with, because there's somebody else out there that was decided to make to use my name also, even though I've had my name on Twitch for like 7, almost 8 years now. It's really weird. Anyway, so I was worried that I was gonna have trouble getting the name, and then it turned out it wasn't that big of a deal, so it all worked out. But it doesn't make less worrying. So, all right, so I'm gonna bring this guy up here, but I need to bring you here. But yeah, so there's some weirdness going on, but it is what it is, and I don't know if a lot of the community uses Reddit or not. But I don't like having other people with my name off there, so I didn't want to make a big stink about it, because I didn't have the name blocked down on YouTube yet. Now that I have it blocked down on YouTube, though, we may be having a better conversation with Reddit. So I'm not sure how that one's going to go yet, but it's either that or the other option is just to have a bunch of people go in there and basically take the Reddit over. I don't want to, it sounds like it's a bunch of younger guys, like in college or something, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think TSM at some point had some guy named Yeti or something. Yeah. No, I know, man. Like, the people in the community, it's not a question. Like, I've been doing this shit for 7 years or something. And I don't think the people that were doing it. I think it was just I think there was a guy on TSM that had a Yeti name, and somebody decided to make just go by Plum, because I think they were just picking different colors. It just so happened that one was already taken, and they didn't do their research. Because that's one of the things when I started trying to look for the names, or for a name for mine. Honestly, the first thing I did was I looked up Purple Sasquatch. But there's a couple of reasons I didn't go with that name. First of all, it was taken. There was already a Purple Sasquatch YouTube channel. And then second,
take my money.
Silent was 7 months, my friend. How are you doing today? The second part of that is, thank you for the sub, my friend. The second part of that was that nobody can spell Purple Sasquatch. So I thought it may be difficult to try to tell people how to find me. So I decided to not go with that. So here we are with Plum Yeti. But yeah, so it's, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a super big problem. Hell, it's just Reddit, and I have the username. I try to go through whenever new social media stuff pops up. Whenever I kind of get wind of it, like no matter how small it is, I'll go basically sign up for an account and set up my kind of get everything set up so that I have control of it. Busy still work. Do you need copper? I think we're okay. I assume you mean in a game. I have to remember where we were building. Let's go to the mining. We'll read something. Where was it? The mining floor. Where was the mining floor that I need to go to? But yeah, so it is what it is. Like, you know, like I said, for the most part, I have accounts on things that, like, I have a TikTok Plum Yeti's mine, like Instagram, all that stuff is mine. I don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can do TikTok or not. I may be able to do like Instagram. Like I could probably start putting stuff over on Instagram. TikTok just seems to be the bane of my existence. Even though, like, honestly, I'm building shorts for YouTube. Like, I could probably just drop those shorts on TikTok and see what they did. I shouldn't be as resistant as I am to it. I do think TikTok is the bane of the world's existence, and not only that, but the fact that it's all ran by old Chinese companies, and they like to take your data and do bad things with it. I really don't want it on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, I removed it from my phone. And that's the messed up part is in order to even have a TikTok, to even get an account at all, you have to install that app on your phone. So, and then it's such a so scary. The only thing, and like hell, I have an account for Parlor. I have an account for, like, I've never posted over there. I don't ever plan on posting over there. I just didn't want somebody to, grab my name and start making Parlor, accounts and doing things. So I was kind of sweating the making sure I got the handle on YouTube. And it was really weird because, like, my original, like, I have my own personal named account, so I've had my Gmail account since my Gmail account's like a beta login. Like, I've had the email literally forever. I had an older one that my ex-wife decided that she wanted to shut down, and even though she didn't have my permission to do it, I've tried to contact Google several times in the past about getting it reactivated, and they won't do it because it's been shut down. So the even though I didn't shut it down, like I can't prove that I did. So they're just like, nope. Yeah, my original account has been lost, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. I had a weird name on it anyway. Whose name it was? My original Gmail account was named after an EverQuest character. All right, let's look. Yeah, I played a little bit hell out of EverQuest. I tried to go back and play it again. I just can't. It's too old. Those things. It's just my yeah, it's not. It's the graphics. The graphics. It just shows its age. Well, and the other side too is trying to get into an MMO now. It's just it's difficult, right? And for me, like trying to stream and trying to be in an MMO, it's just it doesn't work. In order to really stream for an MMO, like I can't do anything else. And from watching, and we've talked about this a couple times in the past, but watching like Direwolf and watching him trying to be able to get out of like Minecraft, right? Like he can't stream anything except for Minecraft. I don't know. I haven't really, unfortunately, watched a lot of Direwolf lately because I've kind of drifted away from the Minecraft stuff. Minecraft is great. It's an awesome game. But there's only so many times I can, put a bunch of crazy stuff into a pack and then break everything and then cause the world to implode. Just seem to be really good at it. But yeah, so, and then, I don't know, the whole problem, the other side too is once we start doing that stuff, we end up, it just causes a lot of frustration for myself and for Pete, and it takes so much time, because whenever we do those things, I always want to run a server, and when I run a server, it's a lot of work. Yeah, we bounce back and forth to it every once in a while, and honestly, if we had more people, and the other problem too is because Minecraft it comes and goes in waves. The good part about it is it's pretty accessible, right? Like, everybody has Minecraft. Like, nowadays, pretty much everybody has Minecraft. And then, so it makes it really easy when we want to play, we want to build a server for people to come and join. But people don't seem to, like, the community is okay. And, like, the size of community we have, where we have a handful of people come in and join and play, and that's fun. The problem is when we get in to a larger community, it's just going to be a disaster. Alright. Stuff is all good. Don't actually put those on yet. Don't know if that's big enough to do it. So I think these things make 1,800 a piece. Because these things should transfer more than enough power to do this. And yes, there's just going to be a lot of fuel backed up, but I want it to be backed up. The trick here is this thing should never run out of fuel. If this thing runs out of fuel, then we have massive problems. I want to say this thing will do, I want to say 1800. So it's actually made back there, and then it's brought by rail lines into here. But we're making it out of biomass. Oh, you again. Really? Did you stop attacking me? No, no, you're hurting me today. Why do you keep stepping on me? I love you, but you hurt me. I know. I know. I know your life is horrible. I know. Go lay down. I know your life is horrible. You never get any feeds, no pets. You're so neglected. All right, so these things are transferring right 1800 a piece. 1822. You think it's transferring? I think these things will transfer like 16. Yeah, 16. So that should be more than enough to do what we need to do. Alright, so if you superheat the battery with more with jet turbine exhaust, it does better, right? So this is like 1822 a piece. 1822 times 18. That's 32,796 power per second being pumped into this battery that will hold 4.5 million. And then let's see. Somewhere I have threat agitators. I think Pete put them into a box over here someplace. They're not there. We're only using one. The battery holds 4.5 million. This is threat agitators. So this will hold. Let's see. Threat agitator. How much power does it take? You need a mod that auto places in for every donation. Yeah. The problem is trying to auto place stuff in this game is difficult. Yeah. I was trying to see how much power they actually took to find out how many I can have put on there. So, what we've come up with instead is we have this crazy thing, right? Which basically I can look at this and tell me exactly how many I'm supposed to have. So this does the math for me, and it basically is going to tell me whether or not I'm doing correct. So the question is whether or not the question is if I have enough batteries to all right, how much power each agitator takes, because I don't think it's very much. I thought it would tell me though. Okay, the threat agitator uses 4 times the power of the threat column for a total of 20 power per second. Okay, so 20 power per second. Okay, so the power thing that I've just made here, so this power guy right here, will power 1,639.8 threat agitators. Which, with the current donation scheme that we have, would cover us to just over $8,000 worth of donations. Probably okay for power. If we hit $5,000 in donations, I'll build another power station. So the question is so 1,600 times 9. That's 1440 divided by 20. That's 720. All right, so if that's 720 that I could put on there, would that be enough? Because this side is 5 by 9, so that's 45. Yeah, so we can do that. So I'm torn, Pete, because obviously, $5. I'm thinking we'll probably get more money out of $5 per. But I also think that having $10 will allow us to do it longer. It'd be a slower ramp, but I think people will feel like they get more money out of the $5. So I'm probably going to be leaving at $5. Like, as much, for safety, I like to go to 10 to make it make more sense. At the same time, the whole time I've been saying $5, and I don't know. I feel cheap about changing it. So at this point, unless somebody gives me a good reason, of going to a larger number, I'm just gonna leave it at 5. And then I'll leave it so that we'll have with a donation for 15. Oh God, I am honestly, I'm gonna die a lot. That makes 50. Yeah, we'd hate to have an odd or weird number. Can't have that. So, this being said, so okay, I'll only be able to put so the way this is going to work, I'll be able to put 90 36, so 126 or so on this one. So I won't be able to completely stack, completely fill it full. But it should be more than enough to power what we need to from here. And honestly, I could probably, because once I get those maxed out, so that's 720, like that, this row, like I could power like 2 or 3 more road or batteries out this direction pretty easily and cheaply. Because even, and actually with these, this is more power generation than this will ever really need. Well, it depends on how things do it, right? And then the alert isn't happening correctly in on XSplit. I don't know why. So it's all the integrations, but we did that specifically. We have, because the donations that people make are very important. So we want to make sure that they're picked up correctly. So we have pretty much everything trying to pick them up at one time. This is going to be a pricey. Yeah. These are going to be spendy, putting this many Mark V batteries in. And I could have done this like Mark III batteries or Mark IV batteries, but where's the fun in that? You guys are silent. Thank you. Like, we're not even started yet. Like, we're not even like, you guys are gonna murder me. I'm so dead. Did I go up 10 or 9? So that, oh my lord. I'm so dead. So dead. So yeah, so we're up at 352, so that's 70. 57 cents. Whoa, $102.47. An exploit doesn't. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. It doesn't. Like, why did y'all put? Why is there a decimal in there if it doesn't show it? Oh, the problems we find. Oh, oh God. You guys understand? I have like 6 hours. I have to figure out what the hell's going on before I can even start charging an OET. I'm not even allowed to charge an OET yet. So the first like 6 hours, like I can start building this stuff, but I can't actually complete the OET to charge it. So I'm not allowed to actually start building the charging array until the morning of the 5th, because that's only seems fair. And I have to wait 6 hours before I can actually even basically finish it. Yeah, and unfortunately Pete's not doing well right now, so he may or may not be able to make it. At this point, with how Pete's feeling, I count on Pete for a lot. I'm not counting on Pete being here Saturday and Sunday. Pete's not feeling well. One, two. Guys, I'm so dead. We never come up with what's going to happen if I fail. I guess at this point, what happens when I'm gonna fail? Because pretty sure at this point I've issued too many challenges. I'm pretty much done for. I'm fine with it though. It's all for a good cause. It's all for the kids, man. Like, all joking aside, like it's all for the hospital, and anything that we can do to help the hospital. What little bit amount of pain that I have to go through to do that, obviously is temporary, and oh Jesus. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge as we get to it. The problem is I want to make sure that we don't get too many. Like it can get distracting, right? I tried to limit the amount of people on voice and stuff like that, just to make sure that we don't. Yeah. 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 It's Pete's not feeling super well, which, you know, it's more important at this point that Pete gets healthy and gets back to normal than Pete showing up in the stream with us. With all the work that Pete's done for us over the years with different different things, Pete's allowed to, to take a break, especially if it's for health reasons. So, all joking aside, like people's health is very important, and it'd be kind of messed up for me to be here worried about trying to raise money for a hospital, and then trying to for people not to be healthy. All right. All right, so yeah, we'll have plenty of, oh my lord, you guys. So all joking aside, I really appreciate all the support, everything that you guys have given us over the years. It's just amazing. So I will say that this year we set the couple of ultimate things. I've been thinking for years about a tattoo. I have no tattoos. I'm deathly afraid of needles. But I figured when I hit 10,000 total dollars for Extra Life, I'm gonna get an Extra Life tattoo. And then this year we've set our goal at $1,000. However, Extra Life has raised the bar, and the goal, I should probably increase that to $2,000, because you can get an Extra Life keyboard. And I just want it with all my other stupid little trinkets, like my dice. My dice. Yeah, probably not on my forehead. Probably still need to be able to go to work for that. It's probably going to be in some place where, like, probably either my upper arm or my calf or something like that. Yeah, as much as as much as I would love to raise awareness, because the whole point of it is to be able to raise awareness, right? Is for people to be able to see it and to ask me questions, and for me to be able to, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior, Extra Life. Because that's important, right? Like that. Ultimately, that's the goal, is to give me more talking points, and to allow me to have more people ask me and be able to start a conversation about Extra Life. But that's it. I figure at $10,000. I figure if I've raised $10,000 for Extra Life, then yeah, let's go to the next level. And it's the same reason. It's the same reason we started the YouTube channel. It's the same reason I'm trying to push. Oh yeah, well, to be fair, like this isn't really the best situation at, to build all this stuff. I probably tomorrow I may have to build something to specifically, because I'm building stuff, but I'm not building it at large factories. Like these guys here are ultimately, is doing good so far. I don't know how long these things are gonna last. And now these, I probably can. I don't know how much these guys need for power. I probably should. I don't know. I may need to do something here. Maybe you can do some math or something. And okay, Pete, you get some rest, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. As you can tell, we're already doing crazy work, and this is only going to get worse. I need to find out where the damn Hodor is. turn it off. I'll have to go around and spend a couple of hours just doing this. The other thing today, I should be getting. I gotta go to work today. I need to build our game catalog for the giveaways. So that should be getting published today. So that we have that information too. Because that's the other side too, is as people are donating money and doing things, I'm gonna be giving games away. So, like I said, this Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time to 8 p.m. I'm just gonna give a bunch of games away, and it's a bunch of stuff left over from my Humble Bundle purchases, and different things like that. So, it's a really widespread array of games. And so it's just kind of be a little bit of kind of everything, and there should be some game in there that you've been wanting to get or you're interested in. So, but we're gonna do that. Can I help you do it again? Oh, my ankles. What? You already got some. Oh, I think that's what's happening. Is it's just it's slow making the old Mark IV batteries there. So this stuff isn't the fastest by any stretch of the imagination. And in order to make a Mark V battery, you have to make so many. You need so many components. It just takes forever to make them all. Alright, see. Maybe make it so they can really work overnight. They do, and they can work overnight, but it's backing things up, right? It's getting enough storage in here that, and that's the other thing too, is like I'm gonna need probably a crap load of guns. And tomorrow's probably gonna be, I guess I could probably start doing that now. I don't know. I need to kind of move my missiles up here. I don't know how I want to do that yet, because I need to make another one of these guys that are over here, kind of on the other side. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thanks. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube just notified me that I could choose my handle that I chose yesterday. Yeah, no, it was weird, the handle thing. My original account, which is my named account, I could choose this handle, like a week ago, and then I I made a bot account so that when I stream, I have an account name for my bot, and it got to choose its handle like a couple of days ago, and then the one I was actively trying to upload videos to that I'm trying to get to do better has taken was the last one to get it. I was like, so I guess what they did was the people that they started at one end with the old accounts, and they started upgrading those so that anything that's been around for a while got its handle, and then they're like, okay, well, let's start doing new accounts. The only problem with that is then if you have somebody that's kind of, they haven't hit the 100 subs or whatever, and trying to okay, not lost. They haven't hit the 100 subs, and they so they haven't got their URL yet. Now you could technically go in and grab their name from them, which I thought was kind of not a great way to do it. And unfortunately with mine, since I hadn't gotten 100 subs, because I stopped uploading for a really long time. There was a chance that somebody could have grabbed my name from me, which would have made me very sad. Luckily, that didn't happen. We all sorted it out, but it seemed like that's not the wasn't the optimal way to do that. All right. All right, so we're still waiting on the batteries to build. I don't even know if the oh no, research is done. We've researched pretty much everything, I think. We may have a few things like the go the right direction. I got all turned around for a second. What? Why? Why are you through again? What are you doing? I think for the most part our research is completely done. That. Go look at this guy. Yeah, so oh no, we had 3 projects. Basic robotics, yeah, that's not gonna perfect vein extraction. Oxygen survival. So these are all ones that we don't want to do. And I would have to, yeah. Well, that one we may want to do. But we do have a couple of recipes. And some of these we don't want to do. But for the most part, we got most of that stuff locked out. Yeah, I don't know if we need it though. So that's perfect vein instruction. The only other thing I wish I had was the ability to drop blueprints in this game. Like, I would love to be able to just, like, copy this and paste it. But honestly, if it gets too drastic, well, because I'll just start extending these out. I think I did the math where these things are supposed to be. Yeah, it's power per shot of 400, but they only fire every 4 seconds. Right? So basically, every 4 of these, it's basically 400 per, and would make 1,800. So, for 1,800. So basically, I should be able to get like 18 guns on it, and that's what I have. So I have 18 guns on them. These, a couple of them I have extra blue ones on there just in case things get that close. But I could probably, so basically, I can extend these out and just put a couple more turbines next to it, which I might do. Just kind of spread them all the way out. Just kind of completely encapsulate the beginning here. All these guys here in the middle are kind of hopefully useless. And then if it does get really bad, these guys will just turn on. Anything that gets close enough for these guys to fire at, there should be more than enough power to keep this thing firing continuously. But I figure if one of those things ever fires, I'm pretty much screwed. To be fair. Because if they get close enough for those things to start firing at them, we may not be able to put enough damage out. But the other side too is that, like, so with this, we look at like one of these guys, you see that like that basically kind of encapsulates over here. So those kind of covered here. So if somehow this guy gets to here, then as soon as it starts getting close, the other sides are going to start firing at it. So the further in it gets, the more resistance they hit. So, and then the ones on the far side, basically if it gets to like in this range here, the ones from the opposite side start shooting at it. So that may be the next option, or next thing to do is just start spreading these out to kind of bring it over here to the center, and then just kind of see how far we can spread this stuff out. That's good. On the surface, I have enough power to kind of stay charged the whole time. It's covered. That's nice. Somewhat. Really? It doesn't like me bringing that menu up, that's for sure. Alright, so we have our threat agitators. I just need to get... I forgot where those things are being built, or to build some more of them. Go here. Agitator. That's not going to work because I don't have bars of it. Every 9 storage hoppers get 4 diabetics. Yeah. Yeah, because that's 225 per. They are spindy. I know Pete's making these somewhere. Oh, it doesn't have power. I forgot. I didn't bring the power out here. So this will fine. This will be more than enough to make it. Get there. Go there. All right. So you are available now. All right, so that way, eventually, we'll have those things maxed out with agitators. For the most part, that one little box to make those should be more than enough to kind of keep us in with threat agitators. Let those build overnight, and then have them hanging around. That way we can come up here and go, yep, I'm screwed. I need 70 of them. We'll probably get another one of those boxes over here that we can see where that is all going. And the whole plan here is to have those, this thing should stay completely full. So first thing that happens is as soon as stuff's put in here, like it will power like this stuff. These will pull things out also. But before anybody else has kind of pulled it, it's gonna have a good surplus. So you got like 7,000 that can stay here, and then you'll have another, I think, 3,000 or 4,000 that can stay in here. So basically, we have a 10,000 back stock of no 4,000, so 11,000 back stock of fuel for the threat agitators. So other things should run out of fuel way before it does. It should be Should be fine. It'll all work out great. Look at this here real quick. Probably need to build some more of these. Building more fuel canisters. But yeah, so far we're doing good. All right, I think for that I'm going to take off. I got a couple of things I need to do before I go to work today. I do really appreciate it. All the donations to Extra Life today. You guys are amazing. I do appreciate it. And like I said, mark your calendars. We'll be back on Friday. We'll be building some more stuff. Trying to get ready, but I'm not allowed to build anything major for the charging, and I'm not allowed to charge for the first 6 hours. So we want to make sure that y'all have enough time to kind of get me. And we'll cross those bridges when we get there. So, but for that, for now, we're gonna take it easy. I got a couple things I gotta do this morning, and then we're gonna go hang out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Bye, guys.